You know, I came out here thinking I could like multitask and it'd be quiet for a vlog video, and apparently not. There's children and there's obviously, you can hear, you know, cars and such. I can't win with trying to find silence during vlog videos. But it kind of, I guess is fitting with today's topic of the video, you know, after camp blues. So my Mother's Day trip was awesome. Obviously we all had a lot of fun and everything. But it was my first Mother's Day without Silver. And Silver was actually the dog that I ever got my first Happy Mother's Day from. So it was definitely hard with that. And I did think about her a lot during the trip, especially because of Clea, because Clea reminds me so much of Silver. Oh my God, the kids screaming. This is just ridiculous. Don't people work? People don't work, do they, anymore? They're just all here at the park. But, you know, when I got home, you know, it was nice to see Sully, but when I got inside, it really hit me that she wasn't there, because this was my first trip going away where I had come home and she wasn't there. Like, I mean, she's always not there now, you know, when I come home from work and such, but that after trip greeting really got to me. And I had another really bad breakdown. I had such a hatred for being at my house after going camping. I just wanted to go back to the woods. I wanted to go back to the quiet woods, not this crap that's going on today. But I mean, it hasn't even been 2 months since I've lost her. So there's still gonna be, you know, waves of grief happening and, you know, bad moments. And I really should have brought the better camera stand. Trying to hold this is messing with me. But I've never gone camping and come home with such depression. Like, I thought I would be so refreshed after that trip, and it's just been rough. It's been really rough since that trip. I don't know, things were just hitting me really bad. And I guess the reason I'm bringing all this up is because I know a lot of you have lost your pets recently too, and anybody who hasn't lost their pets, you know, just whenever you do happen to go through this, it's okay to get frustrated with cars. No, it's okay to still have these moments, to still have meltdowns and breakdowns. I mean, I didn't expect to have such a bad meltdown afterwards. It wasn't the day of, it was like the very next 2 days after camp. it was, you know, hysterical crying, almost, you know, no, it wasn't almost screaming, I was screaming about things. I just, it just got to me. And, you know, there's a lot of firsts that happen after the loss of a pet. I mean, I still, you know, her birthday is in October, so that's gonna be her first birthday that that we're not celebrating. So there's all those firsts that I still have to go through. And I remember when I went through that with my boys, it was really tough. So I'm trying to think of ways, you know, to honor her, like maybe make her favorite dish or treat or something, you know, on her birthday for the girls, you know, things like that, just to try to make it easier and better. But those first are really hard. Like, I remember the first Christmas after Kage, and Lucian was still with us because, you know, Lucian passed, yeah, about a month later. But and then that Christmas afterwards, like all the holiday stuff, I mean, 4th of July is coming up, and that really got to me, because it's like I won't be able to put that, you know, bandana on her. Not that that really is a big thing, but it's a big thing to me, because it's tradition, you know. We torture our puppies with clothes and bandanas, you know, during the holidays. But yeah, so the first are very hard. I'm still struggling so bad with life. So I'm definitely having after camp blues. And but I'm going camping again very soon with Sully. And I'm looking forward to that. And regarding Sully, apparently the first day he was sulking the whole day. My husband said the whole time I was gone with the girls, he did not play with the check-it whatsoever. He was very cuddly, looking out the window, where's mommy and stuff like that. And it didn't take him long to get back to being right there as my shadow. But my husband did great with him, doing trick training and, you know, taking him for a walk and just spending some time with him. He did eat perfectly fine, and he listened to my husband. And the wonderful thing about me going away and giving them that time to spend together is that Sully is actually like he looks to him now as, okay, you can take care of me. Not that he never would have taken care of Sully, but Sully really looks like, okay, when mom's gone, I can trust you. Like that, there was a build of trust, and he doesn't seem to grab my husband as much during when my husband comes into the bedroom when I'm trying to get ready, because Sully has a tendency to grab his arm and try to bite down and stuff, and we've been having to work with that forever now, but that's lessened, and he seems to not pounce as hard on him and things like that. So it was a good bonding experience for both of them. And my girls, I think Clea might be sharing some after camp blues as well, but not Gypsy. Gypsy after camp, like Gypsy's always had her issues with confidence, and after we go camping, she comes home like ready to like take on the world. She's definitely putting Sully in his place, but Clea, she just seems awfully depressed since we got back from camp. I think she really enjoyed being out there. Because Clea she's very sensitive. We all know this. We know she's the lazy, sensitive cattle dog of the crew. You know, the rarity that you get in a cattle dog that does that. And she doesn't like noise either. Like, you know, for some reason, like the last 2 years, well, the last 2 years where we live has gotten a lot louder. They're building it a lot more to be a bigger city, and it just, yeah. But so it's losing that nice, because the city I live in is kind of like has a country undertone feel to it kind of city, but anyway, but it's definitely gotten a lot louder, and Clea does not like loud noise. So I think she's kind of experiencing what mommy's experiencing right now, which is too much noise. I just want it to be quiet. It's like I want everybody to shut up for a minute so I can listen to the birds and things like that. But she just seems very depressed. But she also had a boost of confidence. She's definitely putting the boy in his place too. So my girls, I think in the future, I will definitely be taking them for more camping trips on their own, because when they come home, they get that, you know, confident boost of energy to deal with Mr. Man. So, and Clea definitely has issues with Sully's bark, and I mean, you've all heard Sully's bark. It's sometimes 10 times louder than I think what I've actually recorded in videos. Like, it's an ear-piercing bark, and it gets worse and worse the older he gets. So yeah, I'm hoping my next camping trip kind of boosts my spirits a little bit more. I mean, it boosted my spirits when we were out there, even though I thought about Silver a lot, but I'm going through another phase of grief. You know, the waves of grief come and hit you when they hit you. And yeah, God, I miss that girl. I miss my baby girl. And I'm also thrown off of how much I keep calling Gypsy and Clea baby girl. Every time I do it, I feel like I've stabbed myself in the heart, because I'm like, you're not baby girl. Because that was Silver's nickname specifically. And I know a lot of you can relate to what I'm saying right now, because you're going through the same stuff or have gone through it and things like that. But I think it's good to get this out there, and definitely think pet grief discussions need to happen a lot more. It definitely feels like it's people just don't want to talk about it, or people feel like they can't talk about it. And I think any type of grief people should be able to talk about, you know, whether it's pet or human, because if you don't talk about it, you just end up, yeah, just ends up being worse inside, you know. But that is it for today's video, guys. Thank you as always for listening and watching, and remember to click all the buttons, like, subscribe, and the notifications so you know when I upload next, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.